Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Samantha and I go by @the_Inner_Empress here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. This is going to be a what you need to know pick a card reading. So what you need to know right now. And thank you so much for being patient with me. I know I haven't posted in a little bit. I was on my honeymoon. It was amazing, very relaxing, very magical, much needed. I needed that reset, that connect to earth. And it was absolutely beautiful. So thank you for being patient and thank you for all the well wishes that I received while I was gone. It really means a lot to me. So we are going to get started with this reading. So we have 3 piles. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So pile 1, we have the I Know stone. I never know how to hold them so that you can see them well, but I know. With a purpley color, which represents your third eye. We have the I Feel with the orangey color for pile 2 that represents the sacral chakra, and then the I Do stone for pile number 3, and with the yellow color for your solar plexus. So take a moment, see which pile resonates. You can go based on the phrase, the number, the color, what chakra it is aligned with, or just your intuition. And then you guys can find the timestamps down below and pick your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you guys chose the I Know stone, then this is your reading. So I'll put this over here. This is for what you need to know right now. So let's hop right into it. Okay, first card, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups upright, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the World card upright, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, this pile, right off the bat, I feel like we're not believing in ourselves or in our dreams. We're not believing in something. We believe that we don't deserve something. The Emperor in reverse. Yes, we have some struggle with confidence right now, pile 1. And the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so like I said, right off the bat, I do have this sense that pile 1, you guys are kind of struggling with either believing that you guys deserve something, believing that a blessing is going to happen. You're lacking confidence in your ideas, your wants, your beliefs in yourself. There's a lot of a lack of confidence, but at the same time, you know that you will get what you want. So I feel like this group is we're trying to manifest something with the wands here, right? And the Emperor card. We're trying to manifest, but we are blocking our own manifestations because say you want financial abundance. So you think, okay, by the end of the month, my bank account will have $3,033. And you manifest that. You want that. That's what you believe you're going to get. But then deep down, your subconscious or your ego or something is saying, no, actually, how are you going to get that money all of a sudden by the end of the month? How? You don't have a job, or your job only pays X amount of dollars. You have all these bills. How is that going to work? That's the type of energy I'm getting. And Spirit is just kind of like all the upright cards, which, I mean, they're only 2, but the 2 upright cards are extremely powerful. We have Page of Cups. That is talking about new beginnings. Okay, creative ideas, abundance, fertility, new beginnings. Everything is coming in, new manifestations. And then we have the World here. So your world is about to change. It's about to be turned upside down in a very good way. This could be romantically with a family, creating your own family, or in terms of manifesting your dreams. Whatever you've been really praying and hoping for, it's going to happen, and it's going to turn your world upside down in a good way. So it's a big change that's going to affect you in a good way, but it's going to also feel extremely overwhelming. We have the Emperor card here in reverse. So like I said, for me, this is kind of hinting at the lack of confidence. Upright, this represents, it could be sneakiness, it could be a father or grandfather figure. It could also be just being very sure of yourself and knowing what to do, where to go, being a leader. It also represents Aries. So you guys could be an Aries, you could be dealing with an Aries. But with it being in reverse, I feel like we are not being a leader. Especially if you're in Aries, you're not tapping into that Aries energy of being a leader and the goer and the getting things done type of person. We are kind of hesitating and being stagnant and confused, especially with this Knight of Swords. Knights represent progression forward, okay? With it being in reverse and it being your swords, I feel like it's your mindset is not moving forward. You guys can't get past something. You can't let something go. You are having trouble making things become reality, your thoughts reality, because you are lacking this confidence. The Queen of Cups also is telling me that our emotions are kind of everywhere. You could be overwhelmed. That it could be what is coming through as lacking confidence per se. It's not like you are actually lacking confidence. It's the fact that you are so overwhelmed and stressed, and the universe and the world, life is just throwing you all of these curveballs, and it's hard to remain positive in this moment. Okay, and then but Spirit is giving you the Ace of Wands, even though it's in reverse. This is your energy. I feel like a lot of fire signs are watching this. Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of water signs are watching this. But with it being the Ace, Aces represent a month, a week, a day. It's very rapid movement. So with this being in reverse, I feel like this is saying a blessing is around the corner. It's going to happen very soon. But we have to work on our confidence. We have to kind of get back to the basics, or remember the purpose of why you are manifesting this thing. Why did you even begin to become interested in wanting this thing? Get that drive back, get that fire back into your life, get that motivation, that confidence, and then you have so many new amazing things coming to you. You have so many good ideas and ways to execute these things. You have so many plans that are going to be coming, but we have to get our confidence in order here, okay? So I'm going to pull a few more cards. Pile 1, can we clarify pile 1? Any extra messages? What does pile 1 need to know? What else? Clarify the world for me, Spirit. Clarify the world card. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. One more card, Spirit, for the world. Clarify the world. Thank you. All right, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay, and the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so for this energy with the world, that big change that you guys are going to be going through, the thing that's going to turn your life upside down. This is something that you've been wanting for. Like I said earlier, you've been praying for it. You've been really wanting it. The Queen of Wands to me represents Aries energy again, but also just you could be male or female and get the Queen energy. It's somebody who is mature, ready to take on anything. They understand the repercussions. They understand what they are asking for, and they know what they're going to do when they get it. They are very sure of themselves. They are very driven. They know that nothing can stop them, that they are going to get what is rightfully so theirs. But we also have the Three of Swords here. So again, it's that conflicting energy where you are the Queen of Wands. You know that you're going to get it. You know how to get it. You know what you're going to do when you get it. But the Three of Swords is this hesitation, whether it's within your own subconscious, your ego, or if it's external people telling you you can't obtain that, this isn't going to work out, something like that. The Three of Swords is telling me there's some sort of hesitation, there's some sort of doubt or fear, okay? And there's no reason to feel that because, like I said, at the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying it's all going to work out. Your mind is going to be put at ease. Everything is going to come and work out the way it's supposed to, okay? I want to pull a few more cards, and then we're going to do some Oracle. Sorry, I was receiving some messages. I was going to go right to Oracle, but then Spirit was like, nope, we are not done with Tarot. Okay, Spirit, what do we want to clarify? What is this blessing going to be, Spirit? Clarify the Page of Cups. What's this blessing going to be? Thank you. Okay, we have Four of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Make sure you guys can still see that. And we have the Three of Cups. So I'll put that one right there. Okay. So this blessing, this new beginning. I feel as though this is, yeah, okay, so with the Four of Swords, I'm getting that energy again of like I'm getting this energy of blocking your manifestations. It's almost that this little wolf is representing you, but also what you're trying to manifest. So it's tied up, the sword is through its mouth, it can't speak, it can't move, it can't progress. That is what I'm getting with this card. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, okay, so before we get to the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups upright would be all about celebration and happiness and like friendship and like coming together to celebrate something. It's in reverse because there's this blockage, right? There's this doubt or this feeling as though you can't earn this thing to celebrate. You don't deserve to earn this thing to celebrate. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, it's just saying that the wheel is going to turn for you guys very, very soon. I'm going to see if I can get a timeline using angel answers as well as the zodiac sign card. So let's see. For pile 1, can I get a timeline, Spirit? When is this blessing going to come? For pile 1, when is this blessing going to come? When is the wheel going to turn for them? All right, it says get more information. How can I put this here? Let go. And we have in the near future. Okay, so Spirit is definitely telling you guys that whatever the reasoning is that's causing this block, whether you are not believing in it, whether there are things that are blocking this manifestation from happening, you need to get more information. You have to see the bigger picture is what I'm getting, because then it says let go. So let go of this one hyper-focused area that you're focusing on and look at the bigger picture. Understand the whole picture here. And it's going to happen in the near future. So once you kind of change that mindset and we focus on the bigger picture and like that everything's going to work out, essentially imagine your life with this manifestation, gain that confidence back, you're going to let go of that fear and that doubt, and then in the near future it will happen. For me, in the near future is like within the next 3 months. But I'm going to use my Arcana of Astrology deck here, and we are going to see if I can get a zodiac sign of a timeline or maybe a moon. Let's see. So for pile 1, give me significant times, signs, etc. for this blessing for pile 1. All right, so we have Mars. Mars is Aries and Scorpio. So Scorpio is October to November, and Aries has passed already. Okay, we have the waning gibbous moon. So that is telling me it could be when the moon is in Scorpio or Aries. And yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the full moon. So there's going to be the big change is going to happen around the full moon. And it's going to start during the gibbous phase. As it's almost full moon, you'll kind of feel that change. I'm not sure when the next full moon is. I believe one just passed. But whenever there is a full moon in Scorpio or Aries, that would be around the time. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you that is. So it's definitely going to be all good. Everything is coming. But we have to work on that confidence, and we have to work on that release of fear and doubt. We have to start believing in ourselves. Have that confidence, because you guys deserve this blessing. Okay, sage yourself, sage your space, clean your space, wear protective stones if you need to. But that is your reading, pile 1. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, pile 2. Hello, welcome to your reading. This is everything that you need to know right now from Spirit. So if you guys chose the I Feel stone, then this is your reading. So let's get right into it. So to start us off, we have the Tower energy upright, which I'm actually very intrigued and I'm happy to see that. The Hermit upright, the Ace of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Coins in reverse, Nine of Coins upright, and we have 2 more. I forgot this pile had extra cards that came out. 2 of Swords upright, and the Empress in the upright. Sorry, guys. Okay. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy. So the fact that you guys have the Empress, this is automatically telling me that you guys are extremely abundant. You will continue to be extremely abundant in this time. The message you need to hear is everything is okay. Everything is under control. You are abundant. You are fertile, however you want to take that, whether it's fertile in ideas, fertile in money, fertile in actuality, like you want to get pregnant. There is a lot of fertility and calmness and peace. I think this is a very, this pile is extremely gifted. You guys could be Taurus or Virgo. So with the Tower card over here, we have that Scorpio energy, also Mars energy. So Mars represents Aries and Scorpio. With the Tower, I feel like let me clarify it before I get in. Clarify the Tower for me, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. So we have the 10 of Swords. Clarify the Tower for me, Spirit. Thank you. And we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so with the Tower card, initially my gut was telling me that something has happened or something will happen that kind of shook your world, right? It shook you up. It was shocking. It was not expected. And this could have been good or not so good. But whatever it was, it kind of caused you to go into this retreat hermit mode, also Virgo energy. It caused you to go within to really reconsider things, maybe humbled you in a certain way. But because of this big change, there's certain things that you guys have been working towards that you might have lost. So that could be manifestations, jobs that you've lost. You could have lost money because of this big thing. You had to pay a lot of money and pay yourself out of debt or help somebody. And now your earthly abundance is feeling like it's stagnant or not there right now. Okay. You could have lost people, relationships, but with the Tower being clarified by the 10 of Swords, that's saying that it was a lot of chaos. And I feel like some of you guys became betrayed or backstabbed, because in the 10 of Swords, especially in this deck, it's very clear this person was holding onto the boat, and somebody on the boat who they went into the water with, they traveled with them because they trusted them, cut them off. They cut their fingers off. So they made them loosen their grip on the boat. And now they're drowning, right? So they're overwhelmed, they're scared. This is making me feel like something happened that made you lose your grip with reality. Whether you literally lost your mind for a little bit and you were extremely stressed and overwhelmed and confused and unsure, or if it's somebody, like the one example that's popping into my head, so this could be for somebody watching this, you were in a relationship with the 6 of Cups over here, or it could have been a family member. It was not a right connection. It was extremely toxic in the sense that it was, what's the word? Like you were needy, but not needy, like very dependent, codependent on this person. That's the word. Thank you. So codependent, and Spirit or this person on their own or through Spirit made you let them go. They pushed you away. They did something to make you release their grip on, or your grip on them, because it was harming you. That mindset, that feeling the need to constantly be with them and talk to them and know what they're doing and just kind of like restricting them was not healthy for anyone. So they cut you out. That's one very, very specific thing that just came through. The other thing is something with some sort of relationship or family connection. There was something that happened that kind of took away this childlike energy that you have. You could be very outgoing, you could be very positive and bubbly, but something happened that kind of took that away from you, which then made you kind of go into hermit mode. You kind of had to sit and reevaluate, like, what the hell just happened? What am I doing with my life? Almost like I think the people in this deck or this pile could have a dark night of the soul experience. You guys could be going through your Saturn return right now. It's just like a what the fuck moment. And Spirit is acknowledging that, but that is the beginning of this reading. I feel like that's where you were or currently are, and this is where you're going. But the overall energy, remember, here is the Empress. So everything is okay. Everything is calming down. Your lessons have been learned. The seeds that you planted are now they're blossoming. Things are kind of, the sun is coming out again, is the energy that I'm getting here. Okay? So I'm going to clarify the Ace of Coins. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Coins for me, please. For pile 2, clarify the Ace of Coins. Clarify the Ace of Coins for me, Spirit. I'm not really getting anything, so maybe I'm not supposed to dig. Sometimes my guides lately have been very, like, picky about what I know and what I don't know, because I think this whole year is about releasing the control and the need to know everything. But we're gonna see. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so as I say that, this card comes out. So we have the 4 of Cups. So that, and on the bottom of the deck here, we have the 8 of Coins. These 2 cards represent forceful energy for me, especially in this reading right now. It's all about putting that hyper focus, constricting onto something, holding on to something with the 4 of Cups. You love or care about something so much, you can't release control of it. You need to know everything about it. You have to keep your eye on it. You have to hold it really, really, really tight. You're scared to lose it. And because of that, you are hurting yourself. So the woman here, you see she's trying to hold her grip onto this pentacle, but it's hurting her. Pentacles represent relationships, finances, jobs, etc. So she's holding on to these things knowing that it's hurting her. So I feel like that was the holding on to something that was no longer serving you is what kind of threw you into this tower moment. But Spirit is saying that we're moving on from that. You guys have learned that lesson again. And if that isn't resonating with you right now, this could be something that's coming. It could be something that is as simple as you guys have a falling out with somebody and you just don't talk to them anymore. It could also be as extreme as you get fired from a job or you lose your home, which I hope that's not the case, but that is the type of energy that it could be. With the Knight of Wands, again, this is so crazy. Spirit is saying that you guys were going full steam ahead and you thought, or I don't want to say you thought because your timeline's valid and what you believe is valid, but the timeline that you were on, the path that you were on, where you were heading was meant to serve a purpose in your life, but it wasn't meant for you. That wasn't your path. So with the Knight of Wands being in reverse right now in this reading, I'm taking that as Spirit kind of knocked you off track on purpose because you were literally going full steam ahead, like putting all of your eggs in one basket to something that didn't serve you, okay? I'm going to clarify the Knight of Wands. Yep, okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful energy. One more, Spirit. Wow, and the 10 of Cups, okay. So, bottom of the deck here, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. All right, so with that being said, I just heard like 4 different messages here. Okay, slow down. Okay, so it's split. For some people, You guys were going full steam ahead in terms of love, a relationship that wasn't serving you. Shit hit the fan and made you, somebody pushed you away, or the situation made you release your control on this particular relationship, right? You thought they were your soulmate. You thought everything was going to be great, and it wasn't. But now that has happened, you are feeling calm. You are feeling content. You are paying attention to you, focusing on you, building your career for you, doing your finances for you, not for other people. That is a big lesson that you always have to learn. I feel like that's a karmic lesson that you constantly learn in relationships, or you're meant to learn in relationships, but you don't seem to, it doesn't click yet. I think this time it's going to click. And now that that's gone, you will have this Ace of Cups and this Ten of Cups moment where you will be completely fulfilled, and you will get your happy ending, that relationship, that partnership, that soulmate connection, the children, the house, everything. But first you need to be fully content with being by yourself. It's a very, very clear message. You have to be okay loving yourself, being by yourself, being in a relationship with you, mothering you, taking care of you, becoming familiar with who you are. So that's for some of you guys. The other side of this is, this hasn't happened yet. And this is a warning to let you know that this will happen. And even though it's going to feel painful and horrible, and you're going to be heartbroken because you love this person, that's normal and that's valid. But Spirit is saying, feel that energy, understand why this happened, which this reading is telling you, and release, let go, move on, okay? Because your soulmate connection is coming. This is past life karma here. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups will come to you. And with the Two of Cups in reverse too, sometimes the Two of Cups can be a relationship that's great, and sometimes it could be a relationship that isn't so great. And it's kind of like there's two sides to every story. So it's like this relationship had two sides to it. You kind of went in thinking one thing, and then you slowly start to learn that's not what it was. This also is just saying that there was a connection that wasn't meant to be, okay? But this person was meant to teach you something. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. They were meant to teach you something. They were in your life for a reason. They could be a soulmate of some sort, but not your life partner, okay? And I think that this relationship started to teach you to kind of release control and not be so clingy, or not need to people please. You were able to release some control with this relationship, and that is what the lesson was. The Nine of Coins is saying that you guys have built a relationship with this person. You guys have started to live for you. And okay, so for some of you guys, this might not resonate at all. That's fine. If you're in a relationship, happily married, everything's great, this is not for you. And if it's not for you, that's okay. Please click off this video. I feel like I was meant to say that right now, because I think some people are watching this and they're like, well, this literally has nothing to do with me. That's okay. Sometimes these messages aren't for you. Sometimes you were led to this reading to hear the message for somebody else, okay? So with the Nine of Coins, this is saying that there was a fear almost, or there will be this type of feeling of, I put so much work into this. I did all of these things. I lived with this person. I worked my butt off to get money to be with this person. Whatever you did, there was a lot of earthly changes, okay? A lot of things that you did. You could have moved locations. It's just because you're not with this person doesn't mean that all that has to stop. You can stay where you are. You can continue to support yourself. You can continue to be abundant and build this foundation that you're making for yourself, because again, you need to be 100% strong and in love with yourself before you can love somebody else. With the Two of Swords, this is something that I think for some of you, you're like, yep, I've known that, I felt that, but you chose to not see it. And because you didn't see it, the fire here ended up being the Tower moment over there. For others of you, this will be a reading that you listen to, it resonates, and you're like, okay, now I have to make the decision. Do I want to continue to have this energy of holding on to somebody and doing everything for them instead of focusing on me, even though I'm not fully happy or I'm not fully content with how the relationship is going? You'll make that decision to move on or not, okay? So we're going to get some Angel Oracle cards. That was very, very clear. Okay, we have Peaceful Resolution, So everything is going to be okay. Pile number 2, Spirit. We have compromise. Sorry, you guys can see my ring light. And we have a year from now. Okay. So I'm hearing this could be a blip in the relationship, right? And then things work out, you compromise, everything's great. For some of you, a year from now, you guys will separate. And I don't like saying that because I know it's hard to hear, and I'm not the end all be all. I don't know everything, but that is the current message I'm getting. If you don't want to accept that, you don't have to. Just let it go. That message was not for you. For others of you, this will happen a year from now. For others of you, if this has happened and you have moved on and you went through your hermit mode already, a year from now, you're going to be in a whole different place, okay? I want to pull some quote cards here for you guys from my Sacred Creators Oracle. Again, this is very specific. I don't pick and choose what Spirit wants to say. That's the message that came through for pile 2. So again, please do not feel like you have to accept it. I completely understand if you don't want to. That is just the energy that I'm getting around your pile. So for pile number 2. Creator of alchemy. Interesting. Number 60 adds up to a 6. The 6 represents what needs to change. What needs to change in your life? What needs to be let go of? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have follow through, which is 25. That number, or sorry, 23. That number can be relevant to you guys. 25 can also be relevant because I said it for a reason. But follow through. Follow through with your gut. Follow through with your intuition. And then on the bottom, we have gratitude again. So 37 could be relevant. That adds up to a 10, which adds up to a 1. So new beginnings. So Spirit is saying that despite the chaos, despite all this craziness that's going to be happening or that has been happening, you guys will be able to get through it. You will be able to be thankful. You will understand the reasoning behind it, and you will have you'll be a whole different person in the best way possible after this. This was something you had to go through, okay? So I hope that made sense. And if it did, please let me know in the comments below, pile 2, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, hello pile 3. How are you? Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the I Do stone, then this is for you. So we'll get started. So to start us off, we have the Magician in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Nine of Swords upright. We are in our feelings, pile 3. Page of Coins, Temperance in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, upright, and the 7 of Coins upright. Okay, so pile 3. Right off the bat, the energy I'm picking up on is you guys are doubting your faith. You're doubting divine timing with the Temperance here. You guys feel like things are not fair. You think that you're being cheated out of something. You think that this is just not fair, and why is this happening to me? Why isn't it happening this way? Like, that's what I'm hearing. The 7 of Coins is telling me there's a lot going on behind the scenes here. So if you're dealing with somebody else, if you're wondering about something that involves somebody else, they're working on something. If this has anything to do with anybody else, then you are working on something. There's things that are still happening, the things that still need to be worked on in order for these cards to go upright. With the Page of Coins, this is telling me that you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's going to be a new start with this person. There's going to be a new start with this opportunity. There's going to be abundance that's coming to you. It's still in the early stages. The Five of Cups is showing me that you guys have felt extremely disappointed, confused, hurt. There's no reason to feel like that is what Spirit is saying. The Nine of Swords is saying that you guys are way into your head about this. And I think that you are starting to manifest the opposite of what you wanted. So here I feel like she's in meditation. The way that I'm deciphering this green smoke is her kind of transmuting negative energy unintentionally. The Magician's in reverse because you guys feel like you guys don't have control of the situation. You feel out of control. You feel like you don't have what it takes, or you don't have, like, things are missing. Like, pieces of the puzzle are missing. And Spirit is saying that's not the case. It's just things are still in the works. You guys could be a Libra. You guys could be Sagittarius. You guys could have Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. I'm going to ask to clarify the Page of Coins here. For pile 3. Clarify the Page of Coins for me. Wow, okay. Four of Wands. So definitely a relationship. Definitely in a relationship. With the Four of Wands, I feel like we are talking about marriage, pregnancy, or engagement. Maybe you're dating somebody and you're hoping that things would work out and you feel like you guys haven't made it official yet and it's frustrating you. The Knight of Cups, the male energy in this relationship is moving forward with something, okay? They are working on something. They have feelings for you. They are coming to you. They are coming to you with an offer of some sort. Clarify the Justice card. All right, the Hierophant. So we have, I'm going to move this guy. The Hierophant represents Taurus or Virgo. And we have Judgment. Okay. So the person you're dealing with could have Taurus or Virgo in their chart. They could also have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in their chart. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag as well. So with the Judgment card in reverse here, it's telling me that this person is trying to find the right time. Again, it's all about divine timing. And right now, in this very moment, or up until this moment, it has not been the right time. So they are working on... They've been working and they've been building and they've been trying to learn from past mistakes before they did this big thing for you, which I really feel like is an engagement or marriage or pregnancy. Okay, they are still working on themselves in a way. They have learned a lot. Clarify the Magician for me, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Magician for me. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. So yeah, again, you guys are feeling like this is an uphill battle to nowhere. You feel like nothing, on the bottom of the deck with that, you have the Five of Coins. You guys feel like this is just going nowhere. You're like, when the hell is this going to happen? Is this even going to happen? I don't understand. Spirit is saying we can't have that, right? You can't think that way because then you are kind of putting out that you don't want it anymore. Spirit is saying that this situation, there's work still happening on it. For those of you that have a career that you're focusing on, or again, if you're single and you're just interested in somebody and they haven't made a move towards you, it's because things are still in the works, okay? Clarify the Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. So some of us have not released something. You guys haven't moved on from something. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we have a progression, but they are in reverse and they are swords. So this is saying that we are in our head. We're having trouble releasing something. We're having trouble moving on from something. We're having trouble accepting something. Okay, clarify the Temperance card for me, Spirit. For pile 3, clarify the Temperance. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Somebody's feeling overwhelmed. Divine timing is not meeting your expectations, so it's upsetting you. And then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit has been sending you a lot of signs, and you guys are not really understanding them, or you're not seeing them for what they are. The main message here in this reading is one of them is you have to have patience and trust. Have that Taurus energy of taking our time. The Knights, they move slowly and they have a logical reason for moving where they're going. We need to be logical. We need to be reasonable. We have to be steady and understanding. for this to happen. I'm gonna, let's see, what do I want to do here? I want to, okay, we're gonna use this deck. I'm gonna channel with my spirit babies a little bit. Give me some guidance, Spirit, on what this is about. If it's not about the engagement and marriage, what else does pile 3 need to know? Pile 3, Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know? Okay, we have Justice again in reverse. And stop, the Hierophant again. So Hierophant upright again, Justice in reverse again. What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, my cards fell as per usual. If you guys are returning subscribers, this is not new. Just give me a second. Okay, and as I went to pick these up, these 2 cards popped out. So we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Okay, so on the table now we have Aquarius, we have water signs again, and Leo. So let's see. I feel like this pile constantly gets this message of trusting your intuition, trusting your faith, trusting divine timing, trusting the situation. The Ace of Cups is telling me that there's going to be a improvement in relationships. You are going to be extremely overwhelmed. If this is with a job, you are going to be extremely happy once you get this job. You are going to be happy when you get this house. I feel like there's something that your heart has been wanting for a while, and it's going to be happening soon. And you guys are going to be over the moon happy and content. You could be dealing with a Leo. All right, we have the Page of Cups, so another new beginning. All right, new beginning. That's really all they're giving me. Let's see, I'm gonna try to switch decks again. Go to our Angel Oracle. Spirit, give us some clarification on pile 3's message here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have a year from now. So for some of you guys, this could be happening a year from now. Within the next few months for some of you guys. Pile 3, Spirit. Pile 3. We have helpful people on the table as well. So to me, this is saying that there are other people that are helping with the situation behind the scenes that work the things that are still being worked on. There's other people. So if you have one person in mind that you want this to happen with, a person in terms of a relationship, if you have a certain company you want to work for or a certain house, there is a reason why it hasn't happened yet, and there's helpful people that are helping you get this thing. They're helping you, and you don't realize that they're helping you. They're helping the situation. Spirit, one more card for pile 3. All right, I'm seeing a house. It's a 2-story house. Like there's windows on top, windows on the bottom. Could be a 2-family. But I see it very clearly. It's a colonial. It has a white siding, a brick fireplace. It's kind of it's not like set back on a road. It's kind of like on the road. So for some of you guys, you're wanting a house, okay? So within the next few months, you're going to get it. A year from now, you'll definitely have it. And we have get more information. So for some of you guys, you need to kind of like clear out the fog a little bit in terms of what you're wanting. Try to understand the whole situation here. So ask questions, use people to help you. Meditate, ask your spirit guides, get more information on the situation that you're asking about, because it's going to help clear things up. But also with the High Priestess, I feel like Spirit is really saying you kind of already know. And this has been a message that I think if you're clicking this video and you've watched my videos before, you might have gotten this message before. They want you to trust and believe in divine timing, okay? You know it's going to happen. Get more information. Okay, now I understand this. This is saying there's no reason to get more information because I'm trying to dig and I'm not really getting much. So they're saying that's it. We're done. You know what you need to know now. You got a little more clarification, and that's that. So I'm going to pull some astrology cards from my Arcana of Astrology deck and see what zodiac signs are on the table that are very important. So we have Jupiter, Sagittarius energy again. Spirit, what other signs do we need to know about? What are important? Oops. Wow, we have Leo. So again, double confirmation for Leo, double confirmation for Sag. We have, what is this? Nope. That's a house. I want a zodiac sign. Zodiac signs that are on the table. Full moon makes me think of Cancer. Give me one. We have Cancer season right now, and we're going into Leo season, so that could mean something to you guys. Give me one more, Spirit. One more card. We have the Sun, again, represents Leo. So, very, very strong Leo energy. The second house that's ruled by, I honestly don't remember, so let me check. I don't want to lie to you guys. Gonna go my book here. Let's see, second house. I want to say Taurus, but that could be wrong. Nope, I was right. Yep, it's Taurus. So Taurus is on the table, Leo is on the table, double confirmation. We have Cancer on the table and Sag on the table as well. Okay, so these are signs that could be relevant to you. These could be your signs, the person you're asking about. It could be their signs. It could be during the time frame that this will happen. Take it as it resonates, but that is your reading, pile 3. Have faith, stay confident in divine timing, and just get ready to celebrate because a big celebration is happening soon. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.